Cha-ching! Hey guys, and welcome to the new Ghetto Glasser Studio. Okay, it's just a small warehouse I rented out to work on my houseboat. But before I get to that, a friend of mine, we'll just call him the Otter, asked me for some help on a project. He recently picked up an old Largo 150 that seems to have developed a bit of a leak. It's a 2000 model, and the Otter says he picked it up dirt cheap. The boat lived a very rough life, and has had several questionable repairs made in the past. But it came with a serviceable trailer and a good running outboard, so the hull was basically free. He wants to fix it up just enough to putt around the lakes for a few years, then move on to something much better. We moved the boat back on the trailer to access the damaged area better. The previous owners had this roller adjusted way too high, and years of pressure and road vibration eventually made the hull crack. The previous owners attempted a repair, but oddly enough never fixed the roller, so the damage kept happening. The Otter noticed the leak and looked for a viable solution. And then, one late night while watching TV, he thought he had found it. Flex Seal's Flex Paste. The Otter ordered himself up a gallon and troweled it on. Oddly though, the boat still leaked, so here we are. Just for future reference, no one should ever use this stuff to try to fix a hole in a fiberglass boat. When we pried off the bulk of the Flex Seal, part of the fiberglass used in the old repair came with it. This is what was left to work with. The view from inside is not much better. It's pushed up and deformed nearly an inch. To complicate things further, this small hatch is my only access, and there's a bird's nest of wiring and plumbing in the way. If this was a full-on restoration, I would start by de-rigging the motor and maybe cutting out the deck, storage locker, and floor under it to get full access to the repair, so I could then rebuild it from the inside and out. However, doing so in this boat would open up a Pandora's box of wet foam, old plywood coring, and having to rebuild the mechanical and electrical systems. The Otter doesn't have an interest in paying the amount it would take, and I don't have the time it would take to do a full gut job on this boat. The Otter simply just wants the boat to stop leaking, so I'll have to do this repair the simplest and least intrusive way I can. More on how I'll do that soon. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching. Cha-ching!